banners are a very, very important part of Genshin Impact. It's a way that everyone can get new characters, returning ones, you know, standard character ones, race ups, anything in between, and a lot of people are always excited to see what miHoYo releases as their newest banner. In the 1.3 update, we had Keqing being the first standard banner character to get a race up. In 1.4, we had one new character, which was Rosaria, a 4-star polearm user, and a lot of people really enjoyed her. But in this update, we had two rerunning characters. We had the Venti rerun banner, we had the Child rerun banner. And in 1.5, we have the new character Eula, and we have the Zhongli rerun banner. That being said, during the Hu Tao banner and her release, I made a video talking about what banner does everyone want to return the most. And the results were that, basically, when I asked everyone, I did it on the community tab, and I had like about 900 votes, so thank you guys so much for support on that one. But we had it so that in our previous video that basically the winner was Zhongli with 51%, and he's getting a banner in this next update. And then we had Klee in second place at 19%, Ganyu at 16% in third, and then Albedo at 8% and Xiao at 6%. Obviously, Hu Tao was not present at this because she just had her banner. But the interesting thing is, what character banner does the Genshin Impact community want in the 1.6 update as a rerun? Assuming that we get one new character, one rerun banner. What rerun banner should come back next? Preferably in the 1.6 update. So yeah, we're going to talk about it in this video, what everyone wants to show up. So if you guys do enjoy today's video and you want to support me, please feel free to sub, because only 4.8% of people watch my videos are subscribed. And if you're new or returning to the channel, we do daily Genshin Impact guides, discussions, news, streams, gameplay, anything in between. And I'm trying to do YouTube full time, so if you want to support me and help me reach my goal, you can always feel free to sub down below. But let's get into it. So obviously on the screen now, we've already got the results for last month's poll that we made. Now we made a new poll this month, and the characters that I put on it were, I put in any character that hasn't had a rerun yet. So Klee, we have Albedo, we have Ganyu, we have Xiao and Hu Tao, as they were the characters that have come out but have not had a rerun banner since their release. And Klee being the oldest, obviously, because she came out in 1.0 and she's not returned, not even in 1.5. There's been 5 updates and we've not gotten Klee back, so that feels bad, man, for every Klee fan out there, because they skipped right past her for Child and Zhongli. So yeah, we're going to go from last to first place in order of vote percentage, and we're going to see the change in the change between last month and this month, to see what the change in mood has been, based on either maybe people have grown accustomed to seeing a character, maybe they really want one after seeing some gameplay of them. You know how it is, right? Maybe new artifacts that come out and everyone was like, we want this, or a new weapon, or a new team comp, or people just want the character because of their vibes, or their looks, or their aesthetic, which is mainly how I pick my characters. But let's get into it. So last place with a grand total of 11% of the vote is Hu Tao. Now, that doesn't really surprise me too much, because Hu Tao was a very, very recent character. She came out at the end of the 1.3 update, which, funnily enough, it's just over a month ago that she was last out, which was really, really not longer now that I think about it. God, that was a really quick month. But yeah, of course, Hu Tao's been out recently, so it makes sense for her to get the lowest percent of the vote. Same thing happened with Xiao last time, I believe, because Xiao was the most recent character before Hu Tao when that happened. So it's always most likely whenever I make these videos that the most recent character to come out normally gets the lowest percent of the votes, because obviously they're not going to return early, and if you had a chance to get them, you probably had your chance just really close before. So it makes sense that Hu Tao, so apologies, is the last place character on this list, because she was just so recent. But trailing behind in fourth place is Xiao. Now Xiao is a character that I feel like a lot of people collect Xiao, and then they just throw him to the side. I know not a lot of people actually use Xiao that much. I've not really seen him around a bit. I feel like he just got a bit neglected after his release. I know a lot of people do love him. I sure do. But yeah, Xiao in fourth place kind of feels bad as well. It was close at 14%, so it's close to Hu Tao's placement. So I'm guessing it might have been because he was also very, very recent. This is basically both of the more recent characters being at the back of this list. But I feel like he will get his return one day, and I feel like like sooner or later, he will start shooting up the list a bit to being the most wanted to come back. His release is pretty hyped up though, so yeah, Xiao comes in at 4th place. But this is when things start to get interesting, because in 3rd place we have Albedo. Now Albedo got 18% of the vote. Now this is interesting because last time that I made this poll, Albedo was in 4th place at 8%, so he's actually been coming up recently, probably because of the, I'm going to say probably because of the Geo Resonance buffs, but I feel like people are starting to grow on a bit to Albedo and starting to like him a little bit more. Now that just could be because of his character, his design, maybe his gameplay, but I feel like a lot of people obviously slept on Albedo in the past, and I feel like a lot of people are waking up to the 2nd Geo Husbando in the game, and you know what, I'm all for it, you know. So Albedo came in 3rd place at 18%, so that's a very drastic increase over last month, being at 8% of the vote. Probably because Zhongli was on the poll, that could also be the case as well. And we've got to take a lot of this stuff with a pinch of salt, because it's probably not the same people answering, and this poll got a lot more votes than the previous one did. So yeah, Albedo at 18%, so it's a very interesting change right there. Now 2nd place is very, very odd, because I thought this was going to win, and that was Klee. Klee got 20% of the votes, which is very, very indifferent to the last time we had the vote. Last time we did this poll, Klee got 19%, so Klee hasn't actually changed much at all. However, given the fact that she lost straight up to Zhongli, it's a bit weird that I thought she would be number 1. Now, obviously, you know what number 1 is now, because it's a very interesting thing that's changed, but Klee being 2nd place, I mean, Klee mains are out here suffering, man, like, they literally skipped the Klee banner to give Tartuglia and Zhongli. So yeah, I mean, we hope Klee should get a rerun of 1.6. I believe. I mean, I say this every update, but hey, Klee deserves a rerun because, well, a lot of people missed out on it, and well, you know, Klee mains, a lot of people love her and they really want us to return. So I feel really, really bad for anyone who liked Klee out there, because God, she's not coming back for a while, I believe. But yeah, of course, now we know that obviously there's one character we've not mentioned, and that's our number 1, which is Ganyu. Now, Ganyu obviously is my favourite character in the game. I mean, hey, I made a whole meme video yesterday on it. It didn't do very well, but hey, I liked making it. But Ganyu is our number 1 most wanted character to return at a whole 36%. Now, why do I find this odd? Because last time I made this poll, Ganyu was at 16% in 3rd place, so she's gained a massive 20% increase since the last time we saw her. Now, this could just be because, I don't know, a lot of people maybe are catching on to Ganyu, maybe a lot of people might have joined the game, seen this waifu, and then was like, yeah, you know what, I want her, but it's an interesting difference between the last time that we saw her, because, well, you know, previously, you know, she was a bit, you know, she was loved, but I feel like a lot of people also probably just slept on her, because I know I've been reading around on Twitter, and some people have been saying, oh, I slept on Ganyu, I thought she was just a cryo amber, but I really, really miss her now, so maybe people are like, I don't know, waking up again. Well, not by waking up, I mean, like, maybe they saw her and they're like, man, and maybe they're having their, like, buyer's remorse, maybe. You know, a lot of people do feel that. I sometimes felt that as well. Like, I regretted not putting on the Venti Man on the first time around, and I couldn't get him on the second time around, so, you know, of course I feel the exact same about this kind of stuff, so, yeah. So, there's been a massive shake-up this month, so, obviously, the character that everyone wants to return the most right now, out of our tiny community out here, is Ganyu. Now, will she return first? Honestly, I don't know if Ganyu will return first. I mean, again, I hope someone will get constellations for her, but you know, Klee, she's gone a long time without being, you know, available. So I honestly expect for Klee to return before Ganyu does. But hey, Ganyu, a pretty popular choice, and Mahoya, I know you probably do watch these videos, so yeah, this is what like our tiny community wants, anyways. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching today's video. I really hope you guys did really enjoy this little insight, and let me down below, who do you want to return next? Because I mean, hey, I'm holding up for a Klee rerun. Even though I want Yanfei more, Klee will be a funny terrorist like bomber to be on my team. So yeah, hope you all did enjoy today's video. If you want to partake in these polls in the future, make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you get notified whenever I make a new poll. But yeah, I hope you're all having a lovely day wherever you are. I'll obviously be waiting out for the banner information to come out tonight, and I'll see you all really, really soon. So have a lovely day, and take care, everyone.